The rusted iron gate groans open, its hinges shrieking in protest as if warning intruders to turn back. Each movement is slow, deliberate, and heavy with the weight of decades. The paint, once a proud barrier, now flakes away in brittle curls, revealing the corroded metal beneath. Overgrown weeds, thick and stubborn, crackle and snap underfoot, their roots tangled in the earth as if trying to reclaim what was once theirs. The air is thick with the scent of rust and damp earth, a pungent reminder of nature's relentless advance against the works of man. The gate's opening is not just a physical act, it's an invitation to step into a world that time has tried to erase, but whose memories linger in every creak and groan. Before you stands the Cranbrook Mental Hospital, its Gothic silhouette looming against the sky, shrouded in a tangle of vines and shadows. The building's once grand facade is now a patchwork of broken windows and crumbling stone, each scar a testament to years of neglect. The faded sign, barely legible, whispers the name of a place that was meant to heal, but instead became a silent witness to countless tragedies. This isn't just a building, it's a graveyard of forgotten souls, a mausoleum for memories too painful to remember and too important to forget. Every brick, every shattered pane, seems to echo with the voices of those who once called this place home, patients, doctors, nurses, and the lost, wandering spirits of the past. The hospital's exterior, overtaken by nature, is both beautiful and haunting. A stark reminder that even the strongest walls cannot contain the stories within. Sunlight struggles to pierce the grime-coated windows, its rays fractured and muted by layers of dust and neglect. The glass, once clear and welcoming, is now clouded and broken, distorting the world outside into a hazy, unreachable dream. Each beam of light that manages to slip through is a small victory against the darkness, illuminating motes of dust that swirl lazily in the stagnant air. The windows, like the souls trapped within these walls, are desperate for release, yearning for the warmth and clarity that lies just beyond their reach. The interplay of light and shadow creates a tapestry of melancholy, painting the interior with fleeting moments of hope that are quickly swallowed by the gloom. Inside, dust motes dance in the thin beams, swirling and tumbling in the golden shafts that cut through the darkness. Each particle is a tiny fragment of the past, a scrap of paper, a flake of paint, a memory suspended in time. The air is thick with their presence, and as you move they rise and fall in silent waves, disturbed by your intrusion. The silence is profound, broken only by the soft whisper of dust settling and the distant echo of your own footsteps. It's as if the building itself is holding its breath, waiting to see what you will uncover, what secrets you might disturb. The dance of the dust is both beautiful and unsettling, a reminder that even in abandonment, there is movement, there is life, however faint. The corridor stretches before you, a tunnel of peeling paint and scattered debris. The walls, once pristine, are now marred by water stains and graffiti, their surfaces blistered and cracked. The floor is littered with the remnants of a forgotten era. Shards of glass, scraps of paper, the occasional rusted bed frame. The air hangs heavy, thick with the smell of decay and the weight of untold suffering. Every step you take is muffled by layers of dust, and the oppressive silence presses in from all sides. It's as if the very atmosphere is saturated with sorrow, each breath a reminder of the pain and despair that once filled these halls. The corridor seems endless, a labyrinth of memories and regrets, where the past clings to every surface and refuses to let go. Each step deeper into the asylum's maw is a step closer to the abyss. The darkness grows thicker, swallowing the light behind you and amplifying the echo of your footsteps. Shadows flicker at the edge of your vision, and the air grows colder, as if the building itself is exhaling a long-held breath. The sense of being watched is inescapable, and every instinct urges caution. Yet there is a strange compulsion to continue, to uncover the stories hidden in these walls, to give voice to the forgotten souls who linger here. The further you go, the more the line between past and present blurs, and you realize that in this place, time has no meaning. Only memories remain, waiting to be discovered, waiting to be set free. In the heart of a forgotten town, shrouded by mist and memory, stands the old asylum. Its crumbling facade a silent witness to decades of secrets. Locals whisper tales of Ward B, a place where the walls seem to breathe with the echoes of the past. Even now, the mere mention of Ward B sends a chill down the spine of those who remember its history. They say laughter once echoed from its padded walls, a strange, haunting sound that mingled with the cries and whispers of the other patients. Now, only silence remains, thick and heavy, as if the very air mourns what was lost. This was Mary's ward, a place that once held hope, despair, and everything in between. Mary was a bright young woman, her eyes filled with a quiet intelligence and a longing for something more. She was admitted for what doctors called a melancholic spirit, but those who met her spoke of her gentle smile and the way she brought light to even the darkest corners of the ward. She would sit by the window, watching the world outside, her thoughts a mystery to all but herself. Then, one stormy night, as thunder rattled the ancient windows and lightning cast strange shadows on the walls, Mary vanished, gone without a trace. Her bed was found empty, the sheets undisturbed, as if she had simply melted into the darkness. The staff searched every corner, calling her name, but there was no sign of her, only the relentless storm outside and the growing sense of dread within. In the days and weeks that followed, the nurses swore they heard her laughter echoing down the hall long after that night. Sometimes, late at night, a soft giggle would drift through the corridors, sending shivers through even the bravest souls. Some believed it was just the wind or the creaks of the old building, but others were not so sure. The legend of Mary grew, whispered from one generation to the next. Some say she still roams these halls, her laughter a siren's call in the darkness, luring the curious and the unwary. Visitors claim to have seen a shadowy figure slipping through the corridors, or felt a sudden chill as if someone unseen brushed past. Whether Mary ever truly left, or if her spirit lingers, no one can say for certain. But in the silence of the abandoned asylum, her story endures, a haunting reminder that some mysteries are never meant to be solved. They called him Dr. Stein, a pioneer, they said. His methods, though, experimental, unorthodox. Stories circulate of hydrotherapy sessions gone wrong, patients strapped to beds for days. One story speaks of a hidden room, a makeshift operating theater. No records exist, but the whispers persist, and sometimes, late at night, you can almost hear the screams. The day room, where patients once gathered, seeking solace and shared moments. Now sunlight slices through the broken windows, painting elongated shadows on the cracked linoleum floor. But as the sun dips below the horizon, those shadows seem to move on their own, twisting, contorting, taking on shapes that send shivers down your spine. Are they remnants of the past or something more sinister? The air grows cold, you can feel it on your skin. There's this prickling sensation at the back of your neck. You check for drafts, but there are none. Just an unnatural chill. They say these cold spots mark places of intense suffering. Residual energy, clinging to the very fabric of the building. It's a chilling reminder that some wounds never truly heal. Silence hangs heavy in the air. Then you hear it. The distinct sound of footsteps echoing down the hallway. Slow, measured steps. Getting closer. You hold your breath, heart pounding, but when you round the corner, there's nothing there. Just the echo of your own fear, bouncing off the asylum's cold, unforgiving walls. You can feel it, can't you? The asylum's grip on your senses, the way it whispers to you, plays tricks on your mind. It's almost as if the building itself is alive, feeding off your fear, your curiosity. Some places hold on to their history with an ironclad grasp. This is one of them, a place where the veil between the living and the dead feels paper thin. Why do we seek out these places? These abandoned asylums, these haunted hospitals? Is it morbid curiosity, a desire to confront our fears? Perhaps it's the stories, the whispers of the past that draw us in, the need to remember those who suffered, who lived and died within these walls. Cranbrook is more than just bricks and mortar. It stands as a silent witness to the passage of time, its walls echoing with the memories of countless lives that once filled its halls. The crumbling facade and overgrown grounds are not merely signs of neglect, but reminders of the stories that unfolded here, stories of hope, despair, struggle, and survival. Every brick, every shattered window, every creeping vine tells a tale of those who came before us, whose voices may have faded but whose presence lingers in the very air. It's a testament to human fragility, resilience, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Within these walls, people faced unimaginable challenges. Some found solace, others endured suffering, but all left their mark. The sunlight that now filters through broken windows once illuminated lives filled with dreams and fears. The faded handprints on the walls are silent signatures of those who reached out for comfort, connection, or simply to be remembered. The empty wheelchair, abandoned in a lonely corridor, speaks volumes about the journeys taken and the struggles faced by those who called this place home, even if only for a short time. These places, as unsettling as they may be, remind us to listen to the whispers of the past. The dust motes dancing in the shafts of light are like fragments of memory, suspended in time. The peeling paint and deep shadows hint at the layers of history that have accumulated, each one a chapter in a much larger story. The rusty door, left ajar, invites us to step inside and confront the unknown, not just the darkness of the building but the darkness within ourselves and our collective history. It is here, in these quiet, forgotten spaces, that we are challenged to reflect on what it means to be human, to endure, and to hope, to remember those who were forgotten. The white rose, placed gently on a dusty windowsill, is a symbol of remembrance and respect for the souls who passed through these halls. The flickering candle in an otherwise deserted room serves as a beacon of hope, a small but powerful reminder that even in the darkest places, light can persist. The nameplate, obscured by years of dust, represents the countless individuals whose identities and stories have been lost to time. By pausing to honor them, we acknowledge their existence and affirm their humanity, ensuring that they are not erased from memory. To learn from their stories, the scattered patient records, faded photographs, and worn journals are more than relics. They are windows into the lives of real people. Each document, each image, each scribbled note offers a glimpse into the joys, sorrows, and everyday realities of those who lived and worked here. By piecing together these fragments, we gain insight into the past, and are reminded of the importance of compassion, empathy, and understanding. Their stories challenge us to confront uncomfortable truths, and to strive for a more just and humane future, and to approach the darkness with respect, for it often holds the most valuable truths. The long, shadowy corridors, and the silhouette at the end of the hallway, are not just images of fear, but invitations to explore the unknown with humility and reverence. The shaft of light piercing the darkness reminds us that even in the most desolate places, there is hope, wisdom, and the possibility of redemption. As we remember Cranbrook and all it represents, let us carry forward the lessons of the past, honoring those who came before us by seeking understanding, showing kindness, and never forgetting the power of the human spirit to endure and inspire.